Good morning. Isn't it amazing these channels that are talking about these wildfires, possibly being caused by another country? Well, they must be very selective when they decide to do this to an area because of, if it was another country, it would not be so selective, especially with the elite properties. Um, but, it's hard to keep up. You got Canada, Spokane, Texas, uh, California. There's fires, supposedly 50 fires up north. You got Arizona that had fires recently, Colorado. Um, what aren't they burning up? Uh, Certainly not the one percenters. And you still got people that believe they're in the club. So what happens, once again I ask, because I've asked this before, what happens to all these business owners that, had fairly large bank accounts, but now they're, toast? And I don't mean disrespect, but I mean this is, a spiritual battle, not a physical one. Uh, the elite get their money because they don't work for anything. They never have. They just take things that don't belong to them and misuse the resources, the people, the energy. I mean, the stuff that these people do, most people don't want to look at it because it's just too hard for them to comprehend. And, you know, you don't, people don't seem to understand that a lot of these children that were bred from these people that had entity attachments to them, well, their children aren't like what they think. I mean, you see a group of kids walking across a crosswalk and you can spot the ones that are just pure evil. And I hate to say that about children, because we all want to think that they're just so sweet and loving and kind, but you can feel the demons in a lot of these children. And here's the thing, I don't think people should even be allowed to have children till they've, you know, proved that they can keep an animal alive, till they um, have been to parenting classes, because you got these kids out here that are running around like freaking banshees with no discipline. I mean, you couldn't even take the child to a public restaurant without just wanting to hide under the table with some of these kids. And especially in these inner cities where you got these parents that would trade their kids for drugs. They don't love their children. I mean, this is just insanity what we have created here. And, you know, people still want to say, oh, you should bring a child into this world. No, you should not bring a child into this world unless you're in a loving, stable relationship. Because most of these people aren't in loving, stable relationships. Truth be known, most of the people that are married don't even like each other. I mean, it's ridiculous. Um, Whatever. This world needs to just go boom, shakalaka boom, and be done with, because repeating this fake history that they've perpetrated on us over and over again is really old, very old. And all of these people that signed up to be in bed with the serpents and the criminals and take bribes and turn the other cheek, you do get yours. I mean, you're not going to get away with this forever with no consequences. It's just unbelievable that people think that they can continually get away with being a criminal, whether or not you hold a supposed title or not. You're a criminal. If you're a judge and you're turning the other cheek um, to uh, sex trafficking, rape, bribery, uh, land grabs, the military turning the other cheek to um, directed energy weapons, when in I think it was Ahana, 3 weeks prior, they came out on the evening news and said they were testing lasers in the area. I mean, this is documented. This isn't something that, I'm just making up out of my damn head. It was on the evening news to not be alarmed because they were testing lasers in your area. Well, I guess they were testing for the big one. Ugh, it's disgusting. So much evidence, no justice. Never has been. It's ridiculous.